Hello again, another day, another castle. On this one, we've got a fun day. It's going in this school here, on this field. It's the last one I'll be doing this year, I think. Pretty much the schools are broke up now for the summer recess, summer break. And what it is, we're going to be putting a castle and a slide side by side here. We've done it before in previous videos. And we're going to be running the cable across that playground and in through that window. So it's going to be facing this way. So we'll have the slide on the left hand side and the castle on the right. Anyway, as you can see, people are getting stuff around. It's not starting till I think 2 o'clock this afternoon. It's currently around about 10 AM, 10:30, so I've got plenty of time to set it up. But I do have another one to do afterwards, so post haste, is that the word? Less talk, more action. Means the same thing. Okay, this is all my bits, and I've got me stuff to rope off around the back. She has got some bollards, she told me, but we'll put all our stuff around it, so that'll keep it all nice and tidy. Okay, first of all, let's get the stuff out. Looks like it's all hands on decks today. Now it's going to be dry today, so I'm not going to put any ground sheets down. It's not really necessary. It looks all right. It's quite green here, so hopefully it's going to be fairly soft. Normally when it's really brown, the grass, because it has been quite a dry summer, it's going to be a little bit difficult getting the pegs in, but hopefully, looking at it, nice and green, it should be all right. Right, first things first, we're going to get the slide onto the trolley and bring it down to the field, the end of the field there. Now the reason we're bringing it right the way down is we're going to be running the cables from the building there, you can see in the distance. So we'll get the slide down and then we'll bring the 12 by 12 castle. And we're going to put the slide on the left hand side and the castle on the right. And the reason we do this is because the blower on the slide section is going to be in between the slide and the castle. Now the reason we do this is to keep all the cables and the blowers out of the way. So the children will come up the left hand side of the slide and they'll be away from all the cables. So bring the first blower, put it at the back of the castle, and the second blower we're going to put in between. So we're just going to roll out the slide a little bit so we can get the blower tube, pull it out to its full length, which is about 1.5 meters. Then we're going to get the blower, get it in position. So we just got our cables here. Now I've got 4 lengths of cables, 2 for each unit. I'm going to bring them round, plug them through the window of one of the classrooms, run it across the little car park area and under the fencing. Right, so that's the first one plugged in. This is the up and over slide. It's got a 6-foot platform on this one. It's very popular with the schools, so we do the slide and the castle side by side. Probably the most popular one we do, really, this setup, and also the obstacle course for schools. So that's the front of it. This is the back of it going up. So as I say, you've got the blower in the middle there, and the kids will come round on the right hand side, up the back there with the little climbing blocks, and then down the slide. So the blower is situated between the castle and the slide, and we're going to rope that off so none of the kids will run through the middle. If you don't do this, they tend to just get a bit carried away and run all around, all through the middle. This is the 12 by 12 going up now. Little celebrations theme. 12 by 12 castle, very popular. Nice and colourful. There she goes. And there we have the back view of it going up, looking down the field. There she goes. And there's the 2 of them side by side. Alright, so we've got the castle and slide where we want them. Now the ground is fairly level, but as you can see from the slide, it seems to be tilting slightly on the left, I think. I don't know if that's an optical illusion, but what it is, because it's tilting, I'm going to put a strap on the high level and just pull it in this way. So if the wind is coming across the field, that will stop it coming across, and by looking at the castle there where it's lifting up, the roof section there, the wind is coming in this way. So I'm going to put a couple of straps down there. The castle should be okay. I'll put them on the slide. Right, so next thing is to bring the mats over. We're going to put 2 at the front of the 12 by 12 castle there, and then we'll have 4 for the slide. So 2 on the front, 2 on the back. Now you can, if we do these in Hull, sometimes we put crash mats around the sides of the slide as well. But as we're on an open field and it's all grass, 2 at the front, 2 at the back is generally okay. Right, I'm in position. Like I say, it's light winds, it's not too bad, but it's a little bit of a breeze because we're on an open field obviously, so always put that 2 extra straps on just to make it safe. Right, now the moment of pegging. Not more than I need, just so if I need them, I've got them here. Got a little tie down strap here, I'll put one on there. Don't stop it doing that. Well, it's quite hard to get in, but it's a good grip, so it's not going to pull out even if there was any wind. That'd be good. Quiet around here. And like I say, it's pegged on the ground, but if the crosswind's coming across that way, it will still do that. Won't lift, but it'll just move it to one side. What we do is we pull it down that like that. Put it in line. Nice and tight, and then we can just pull it down. As you can see, that stops that. It takes up the slack on here. So as you can see from the peg here, a little bit of slack on there, a little bit of movement now because we pulled it down in the centre. If we didn't, all the pressure's on here, and if one of those was to give, it would actually tip over. I mean, it's not windy, but it's on an open field, so we always put those on. Better. Now the castle's not too bad. I'm just going to put pegs on the other side. Now that's got quite a lot of slack on the rope, but what we're going to do, double it up so it's pulled tighter into the castle. If there's any crosswinds, it won't blow it over. So some people put these in straight down. I'll put mine at 45 degrees or round about 45 degrees. So if there's any wind pulling it that way, it's not going to just pull it up and out. It's got to be pulling against it. So put them at that angle. The ground's nice and tight, nice and tough rather. Move around a little bit, but it ain't going to go nowhere. Hopefully. Right, that's all our pegs in. There isn't a high up level tie on this castle, so I'm talking to my camera, not myself. I think I'm going mad. But because it's got 6 pegs on it, the actual slide's only got 4. 2 each side and 1 in the middle, so 6 in total. This one's got 2 on the side, 2 at the back and 2 on the other side. So that should be enough. So, there we go, got them both on. Next thing is to go around and tie it off at the back. Now, because it is an up and over slide, they will be going around the back. It's 2 castles, they have no need, only coming on at the front, but as it's an up and over slide, the kids will be coming around the back. So we rope it off and make it all safe for them around there. So we're going to go round to the back of the castle now, get our roping off stuff. Now we always do these when we're on schools, just because there's going to be sheer volume of children running around. So we just pull it around the blower at the back. Just so it keeps it nice and tidy, and they know exactly where they're going to go. And we also put it in the centre between the castle and the slide, so the kids know not to run through the middle and climb up the slide section, which they tend to do, clambering over the blower and stuff. Obviously you don't want them doing that, you want them going up the front and around the left hand side and up and over. So as you can see, we've got the blower in the middle there, and we're just going to put some netting down the side or through the middle. Keep it away from the area where they climb up, so you don't want them falling over onto one of the pegs. We do the same at the front, so it's nice and clear for the parents and also for the kids. Right, so there we have it. Got the 12 by 12 castle. A quick look on here, a few leaves. Not too bad. As you can see, roped off around the back there. Cables are running across this playground. I think she's going to put some cable runners down. She said she's got some. There's some bollards in the corner. I mean, she said she'd do it, but I may do it if I've got time. So that's the 12 by 12. Looking out onto the field. Quite a few little pop-up gazebos. Let's hope the wind doesn't pick up, because I don't think they've been tied down. But it is quite light wind, so it should all be fine, hopefully. We've got the castle there. All the mothers, everyone's putting their bits up. So as you can see, I've roped it off the sides here, so they don't need to come in. Keep it out of the way, and then the kids will come round this side, and it'll be enough and over. Now I could put a strap on there, but because they're going to be coming round, I don't really want them tripping on it. I mean, I could pull it in, another one here, and pull it in tight. I may even do that actually, even though there's slack on it. If there's slack, it's generally alright, but I might just put one on there, just as a precaution. So that means then it'll have 6 on each unit. Always better to have too many than not enough. Stop that movement from side to side. Got a little bit of slack on here, as you can see. It's always good because you're taking the strain off the weakest point, which is down here. If it was a crosswind, it would keep pulling on that. And it wouldn't necessarily, but it could actually break that one off. And once one goes, you've only got them 3 holding it down. So, or use them at high level in an open field. That's my recommendation. And that's pretty much it. We've got little runners here. We're going to put them across the playground there now. Oh, it's a double as well. That's really good. So it's for 2 cables. And there will be people crossing across this part, I said, so they're going to put these down. A short piece there, I'll use that across the park. Right, so we got quite a bit of, well, quite a few runners here. Should be enough to go across the playground. Now it's quite a long run really. It's not actually a playground, it's a car park, but she did advise me there'll be no cars driving across, but there will be foot traffic. So as she supplied them, I thought I would put them down. And there were doubles as well, which is quite handy because I had two cables, one for the castle and one for the slide. So we just slotted them in there, so there's no trip hazards. A little bit tricky getting them in at times, but it's always better to put them down. So there we have it. That's a little fun day. It's probably going to be my last one this year. It's kind of late July now. The schools have actually broke up, and this is just the last one that they're having on a Saturday. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it and learnt something, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.